Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Welcome back on this Tuesday evening, Middle Georgia. We go into tonight. Scattered storms have begun to fire up for us. Overcast skies will stay with us all night long, and it's a bit of a muggy pattern that is taking over as we get ready to head into the middle of the week. As mentioned earlier, the heaviest rain right now, as well as a lot of lightning over in the northeastern part, or just in the northern part of Washington County right now, and the rain's a little bit lighter but more widespread further south, especially down in Pulaski, Dooley, and Wilcox counties. A little bit of storm activity also now beginning to push into Taylor and Macon counties. Also, we're seeing a whole lot of cloud cover all around the region. So the storms are mainly moving off to the northeast. The heaviest rain has been in Hancock and Washington County so far today, as expected, and we're going to see that taper off as we go through the rest of the evening. Much of this associated with the weak cold front that is pushing through as we go through the evening hours. That kind of brought a little bit of rain to the northern counties yesterday, but we're going to be done with it as we go through the night and into tomorrow. That does not mean our rain chances are going to be done. However, overnight lows are going to be on the warm side, the low 70s across the board as we get ready to head out the door for our Wednesday morning. It will be a humid morning tomorrow as well, with these storms that we're already seeing expected to persist at least into the early overnight hours tonight. In fact, we might still have a bit of rain hanging around past midnight, though at that point it's going to be very light. But locations that see the rain very late have that excess moisture and may wake up to a bit of patchy fog as we begin tomorrow morning. You see, low-level clouds will be across the board as we get the day started. Sun, we might see a few pockets as we head into the afternoon, but those will quickly give way to more clouds and storms throughout the lunchtime hours. Now, most of our rain tomorrow expected during the lunchtime hours and towards dinner time should taper off as we head into summertime versus tonight, where we're seeing a lot of the storms going through the late evening hours and into the overnight hours. We finally should see a bit of clearing as we head into our Thursday morning and maybe a bit more sun before storms take over again come Thursday afternoon. Forecast rain totals for the rest of the night, this not including any rain that has fallen already in some locations such as Milledgeville Center. So I mentioned Hancock and Washington counties have definitely seen a lot of rain so far, but you see most of these are hovering around, say, the half-inch mark, between half inch and an inch. And then adding in tomorrow's rain totals ahead of Thursday, you then begin to see much of Middle Georgia over the inch mark, pushing closer to an inch and a half. Highs for tomorrow afternoon are mainly going to be in the mid to upper 80s, finally ending that streak of the 90s that we have been seeing. It's going to be muggy, as I mentioned before, going forward. Dew points are going to remain in the upper 60s and lower 70s, so you're not going to want to spend a whole lot of time outside because all this added moisture and mugginess, the mosquitoes are making their way back. I don't know if you've noticed the absence of them lately, but they're going to be back in storm as soon as we have some standing water around the region. Don't go anywhere. In 10 seconds, we'll look at your 7-day forecast.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's VolumeChevrolet.com.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is presented by Volume Chevrolet. Storm chances are likely every day as we go through the next 7. We head into your holiday weekend, and temperatures should still be in the upper 80s and low 90s. We'll return more to the low to mid 90s heading into next week, with, of course, more isolated storm chances persisting.